Hello friends, welcome to LeggLife. We are in the exact same location, exact same clothes as we ended our last video.
Yes, correct.
Because our last video brought us here to Trapper Creek, Alaska, to the Mount McKinley Princess Wilderness Lodge. And this video, we are actually continuing our journey north. We are going to Denali National Park. We're going to the McKinley Chalet Resort.
Yep.
And we're so excited.
Yes.
If you missed the last video, we're actually doing some work with Princess and Holland America, helping to capture, document, and tell the stories of their seasonal workers who come up here to Alaska to hopefully help attract more workers to the amazing opportunity we have here in our state to come work for the summer.
Yeah. So
we're heading north, and the fall colors we have heard on this next stretch of road are stunning.
Yeah.
So fingers crossed. Let's get on the road, head to Denali.
The colors up here are definitely changing much more than even like Anchorage. Many more yellows and golds and reds. It's really pretty.
All right guys, so we brought our drone on this drive. Haven't flown it in like 2 years, but knew the colors would be amazing, which they are. And we found like a little pull off offside the road out in the middle of like absolutely nowhere. It's raining, but I want to fly this. So we're gonna put the drone up in the air, and you guys are gonna get to see a little Alaska fall color montage. So I had to cut the drone flying a little bit short because the rain was picking up, the wind was picking up, but beautiful, I think. From what I can see on my camera, it looked so nice. And I will say, I forgot how much I love flying the drone. It's kind of therapeutic for me, like it's very relaxing. And we are taking the drone with us to Fiji. And as soon as I got back in the Jeep, the first thing I told Sherri, I was like, Sherri, I cannot wait to drone Fiji. So this was fun. Love seeing the colors. We were also just commenting that there is so much more snow on these mountains than when we were just up here a few weeks ago. Was there any snow on those mountains? Just a little bit? I think maybe, if any, it was just at the very like tippy top and just kind of a dusting. This is like full on snow. All right, so we are just pulling into the town of Denali, but you guys look at this. The entire mountainsides, like everywhere, it is just gold and beautiful. Holy cow, all the way to the top of the mountains. And just here on the left, this is the pull off to Denali National Park. So Denali National Park right there to our left. We made it back to the Holland America McKinley Chalet Resort. It's crazy because when we were just here last month, I don't think we thought that we would be back so soon. No, we wanted to come back. We knew we were going to come back, but we definitely didn't think it would be so soon. Right. Not going to lie. Pretty excited. I was going to say, I am not complaining about it though. All right, so we just got to our building we are staying in. We are staying in Ridgeview is the name of it, here on the first floor. And just so you know where we stayed last time, I think we stayed right over there in building M last time. So kind of right across the street from where we stayed. And this is, I believe, the newest building on property. We just walked. I've got to put our bags down and show you guys this room. All right, Sherri Beth, about to give her a room tour. Okay. What are your first thoughts though?
It's so nice.
It's about
like,
perfect.
All of the finishings, like the little moose head, like everything is amazing.
All right, so room tour. Let's start over here in the bathroom, which I absolutely love. You can see vanity, mirror, super nice toilet area. I love the towel ladder, like the rack on the wall. Nice big glass and tile shower. You can see it's got the body wash, shampoo, conditioner back there. Super high ceilings, which I love.
Yeah.
They probably seem very high to you because you're not very tall. And then, like Sherri said, look at this, you guys. The moose details.
Which I also love having like coat hooks in a room. Like we have a little closet, but like it's nice to just like hang your jacket or a purse or whatever and like have a place for it to go.
Especially in a place like Alaska where you have so many different layers and so you're like packing for so many things.
Right.
I love that. And let's look in here. This is the
Not a
closet, which has Bible, fan, safe, whole bunch of hangers and pillow. Love that. All right, I want to show another thing back here on the coat rack. This little plaque is super cool. It talks about distance to the Arctic Circle, the elevation you're at currently, annual snowfall, 91 inches of annual snowfall here. Goodness, 15 inches of rain. The highest recorded temperature, look at that, 91 degrees. Lowest, 54.
below.
Oh, below zero. And then
this is interesting actually too, the winter solstice and the summer solstice sunlight.
Yep, the amount of sunlight they get. And then look at this. Okay, so now let me show you the rest of the rooms. When you first walk in, again, the first thing you notice, at least that we noticed, is this stunning wall. Like wood the whole way.
And the desk and bench are the same thing.
Yep, so you have the desk here, got the light, nice chair. Oh, does have a mini fridge down there. Little coffee area. I love the little piece of leather mat it's on. That's very, very cool. And then there is like a bench. You can see we put our bags and stuff there. Nice TV on the wall. Over here we've got this chair. Very cool with like a little kind of faux fur throw. Love it. We've got a sofa. I believe they said that pulls out.
Yep, she said it's a sleeper sofa.
And then
But a king bed.
look at the wall though.
Yeah.
Like the map, Denali National Park and Preserve, like the wall is a map of Denali. And then the bed. Here is what I love. I've never seen anything like this before in a hotel. Like a throw. This feels like, this is almost giving like Pendleton vibes.
For sure, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like this is so.
And it's a full-size throw. It's not just like the whole thing unfolds.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely love that. Love the pillows on there. Again, just like really cool local Denali photography artwork. The map is just like, that's so stunning. There is ceiling fan above the bed, which I love. And
Very large patio.
I was just gonna say, let's go check this out. We have not come out here yet. Let's go check out this.
It even has a screen door.
Oh, it does have a screen door.
That's nice.
Take that, Alaska mosquitoes. And look at this, you guys. Like a couple nice little chairs, nice little table. Sit out here. Look at the colors changing. Sherri Beth, McKinley Chalet Resort. This is, so the last room we stayed in.
Was actually,
Yep, just like right behind. I kind of pointed that out. But very nice.
yes, very nice.
This feels completely different, but so nice.
Yeah.
This feels like a very, very modern, upscale, like new hotel.
Yeah.
So we're kind of exploring a little bit here of the Ridgeview building, and we found this. Look how fun this is. Just like a like little swing couch thing. And it's right here by a fireplace. Can turn on. All right, we just left our room. We are heading to dinner at Carsons Public House. Parked the Jeep. Walking over there now. Again, just like you guys. What? Like, are you kidding me? Also, this is fun. The railroad back over there. You can see those blue and white iconic Alaska Railroad cars. Pretty cool. Sherri Beth, one of the things I remember about Carsons last time was the food was amazing, but I remember they had such a good drink menu. And as excited I am for dinner, I might even be more excited for drinks.
Not wrong.
All right, so dinner's arrived. I went with the fried fish sandwich. It looks really good. I love the red onions on there, on the bottom. Sherri wins though. We haven't even tried the food and already wins. It is the rockfish. We saw it last time we were here last month, and we wanted to get it. didn't and instantly regretted it. So
Yes.
got it this time. All right, Sherri Beth, dinner's done. How was it?
So good.
Your rockfish was amazing.
It was delicious, and your fish sandwich was so good.
I've actually got to say, it's one of the best fish sandwiches I've ever had.
I would agree with that.
And so now we just kind of stepped out here. You can see we've got people around some fireplaces, people back there making s'mores, and it's really cool because right in here in Fireside Treats, we just went in. We kind of went right to work.
Yep.
And so we got to talk to a lady in there named Melissa, who this is her first season in Alaska. She just retired.
Yeah.
Her husband retires next summer, and she's like, we're both coming up here.
Yep.
So super fun to get to hear her story. Now, what are we doing now?
I think we're gonna go talk to people up in the main building.
Like front desk people?
I think so.
All right. And you guys, look.
Blue
Like
sky.
it is, well, not showing up. There it is. Some of the clouds are breaking. This is so nice. Also, I don't know if I saw this earlier, but some of the tables outside actually have built-in fire pits.
Yeah.
I love that. All right, let's go to the main lodge. So we're walking back to our Jeep and we see this thing, and I don't even know, like, I have no clue what this is. First of all, that's cool, the gateway to Mount McKinley National Park, but look at this. From stagecoach to safety coach. What
I'm not gonna lie.
in the
This
world?
doesn't look super safe to me.
What's that? The condition of the tires? Are you telling me that's not like highway
It doesn't seem
ready?
Safety coach might be a bit of a stretch.
It's not the safest of safety coaches, but it is a super cool car.
Yeah.
Love that.
It's like an original limo.
It's like an original limo. Also, like, look at the like scoop things on the hood. So cool. One thing I love about this resort though is all of the little spaces like this. There's just all these little forest lined paths that have lights that we just get to
Little bench.
walk down, hold hands down. So cute. All right, so we're heading back to our room. We are staying in room 129. And I gotta say, this hallway is just so darn cool. And 129, that is us. Okay, so we got to spend some time with our friend John. We got to film some more employees tonight. Just kind of went around the property. And Sherri, we got to see again. So some of you may remember our last vlog when we were here. The lady at the front desk who checked us in, we basically spent our whole trip raving about her.
Correct.
She was there again.
We walked in and she's like, "You're back."
I'm gonna be really honest. If she would have said, "Why don't you and Sherri move to Texas and be adopted into our family?" we would have been like, you know what? We no longer are Alaskans.
I feel called to that. Yeah.
Legitimately one of the like sweetest, nicest people ever.
I know.
And here's the thing: there are people who, and because I was in the hotel industry for so long, I know this. There are people who have like they put on their work niceness. Do you know what I mean? It's like they put on like their front desk friendly, but that's not really who they are.
No, this is totally like, this is who she is. You can just tell.
Without a doubt.
Like, she is 100% herself. She is the nicest, sweetest person ever. And I'm just so happy that she's here and that we got to interview her and like chat with her for a little bit.
So cool.
And she remembered us.
Which is awesome. It is about 9 p.m., so it's actually still pretty early, but we're tired.
Yep.
And so we are going.
Early morning.
We do have an early morning. Apparently, a bunch of the international students are leaving Alaska tomorrow morning, and so we're gonna go meet them before they leave, get some stories there.
Yep.
So we'll have an early day. So we thought, you know what? Let's make it an early night.
Yes.
So friends, we're gonna go to sleep in this amazing room. This is one of the nicest
You
rooms.
just hit me in the face with the
I hit Sherri in the
camera
face
strap.
with the, I turned and the camera strap just went like smack. I'm sorry, Sherri. I love you. So you guys, we're gonna go to sleep. We'll pick you up in the morning. Good night. All right, friends, good morning. It's the next day. It's about 7:30 in the morning. Sherri and I have been up for about half an hour. Sherri Beth, how did you sleep last night?
Pretty good.
I slept pretty good as well. It was quiet, it was dark, bed was comfy, again, pillows, super great. We're kind of up this morning, getting ready, getting our stuff packed up because we are gonna head over and get some coffee at Carsons this morning, talk to a couple of their employees, and then we're heading over to the town of Healy,
which is, so this is kind of unique because the lodge here and the other like princess lodges and stuff have so many employees. They actually have like an employee village over in the town of Healy where all the employees live, and then they just take shuttles here to work. Well, a lot of the international students apparently are leaving this morning. So we're gonna go over there, gonna meet a bunch of them before they leave for the bus to take them to Anchorage to fly home for the end of the season. So that is what we're doing. But we wanted to kind of get our room packed up and stuff before we left. And we definitely wanted to make sure we got coffee first. So we're almost done here. Let's get coffee, but let's check and see what kind of the weather is outside today. Sherri looked outside a minute ago and said, well, it's not actively raining, so I think that is good. Slide the door open. Let's step outside. Oh, it is. It is a chilly one up here in Denali, but Sherri is right. It is not actively raining. Actually, it doesn't even look like it's been raining most of the night, but you guys look at like, oh, I just can't get over all of the colors. What a beautiful sight to wake up to. Also, look how cute Sherri Beth looks today. Adorable. So I don't see anybody anywhere here other than the employees inside. So let's go in and get our coffee. All right, so Sherri has made a friend. We are here at the employee housing for Princess and All of America.
This is Oliver.
We're like filming some stuff, and Sherri and Oliver basically best friends now.
Basically best friends.
So cute. All right, so we just said goodbye to a whole bunch of the employees. That was really cool to see. Like, just to watch them even get emotional, wave goodbye, hug goodbye to their friends. You can tell that they really do build like a community here, which is pretty awesome. Now we are stopping into the Alaskan Coffee Bean, which is in the town of Healy, Alaska, before we head back to the chalets to do a little bit more work. Sherri Beth, what'd you find?
Scrunchies.
You found scrunchies. You've actually been looking for scrunchies because you forgot to bring some this trip.
Yeah.
A whole pack of scrunchies.
A whole pack, I don't know how much it is.
All right, so we came back to our room here at the chalet because we have to pack up.
Time to check out.
Apparently we have to leave.
Rude.
That's weird. I just assumed this was like a new home for us. This was our Denali home, our second home. But we got a little bit more work to do.
Yep.
However, we're gonna check out. We're gonna put all of our stuff in the Jeep so that when we're done, we are ready to go. All right, so back up here in the kind of main area of the chalet. This is the steakhouse. We had dinner here last month when we visited, which was awesome. They do have a bar over there. We went into last night.
It's really cool.
It was so cool, and what was neat is that like it was all like glass ceiling, so it just looked up at the mountains and the colors, which was amazing.
Really cool.
Also, we just met more viewers.
Yes, we did.
What the heck? From Wisconsin.
Yep, Kathy and Les and Deborah.
They said that they're up here because of our videos. They came up here on the Royal Princess.
Yeah.
And
They're doing like the land and sea kind of tour thing. So they did the cruise and now they're doing the land part.
they're going into Denali National Park today.
Yeah.
What a beautiful day to go in the park.
Yeah.
It's so cool meeting you guys.
I know.
All right, so we just left the McKinley Chalet. Work is officially done. Check. Finished it up. Sherri, how do you think it went?
I think it was really good.
I think it was too. We'll talk a little bit more about it at the end of the video. But it is just afternoon and we are hungry.
Yes.
And so we decided that we kind of want pizza.
Yeah, I just kind of feel like it sounds good.
It's a cold-ish day here for sure. Warm pizza, I think, sounds nice. Plus, it's a Sunday. Like, Sunday, first Sunday of football, pizza, it just fits, okay?
Yeah.
There's a place at the Princess Lodge called Lynx Creek, I think.
Yep.
Pizza and Pub. We've never been there. We are going to go and check it out and have lunch. So let's go.
All right, here we go. All right, so kind of a little bit of a line when you first come in here. Looks like we order up here at the window. We've got the menus here. Okay. Actually, there's a lot that looks really good. Pizza's been delivered. It is piled with stuff. We went with the Savage River, is that right?
I think so.
And it has Italian sausage and bacon and onions and mushroom and ground beef and pepperoni and a little bit of everything. It does smell good. Well, it looks like we finished it. We didn't. We have a whole box that we're taking home with us. It was so good. A really doughy, kind of thick crust.
Like a sourdough crust.
It had like, yeah, it had like almost like a sourdoughness to it. It was super good.
But now, I think we are going to hit the road and start the journey back home.
Yep.
So, we've been toying with the idea of like what to do. Do we want to go into Denali National Park? Do we want to just drive in a little bit, see the colors? Do we want to just go home? I think we've decided home.
I think so. Yeah, I think the colors in the park will be really pretty, but I don't know that they're going to be any different than what we see
On the drive?
on the drive.
And here's the thing, you guys. We leave for Fiji in like 6 days. And we have a whole crazy week of stuff to get done before then.
Yeah.
And so we're starting to feel the pressure a little bit. So we'd rather be able to get home, because if we leave now, we'll get home before 6 p.m.
Mm-hmm.
We can start laundry, we can just get stuff done, starting a new work week. So I think that's what we're gonna do.
I think so, yes.
Okay, you guys, I am absolutely giddy. I cannot wait to tell you this. We stopped at the Princess Lodge here in Denali, which is like right next to the chalets we were staying at, because we just wanted to see the inside, use the restrooms before we hit the road. And as we were in there, I saw a building outside that had like a giant bear in a Santa hat and some Christmas decorations. They have a Christmas shop, like a year-round Christmas shop. Look what I bought. I bought sleigh bells. I am so happy. The ornaments were beautiful. The whole store was beautiful. Sherri's not as excited about it as I am, because now for 4 hours on the drive home, she gets to listen to that. But I now own sleigh bells. All right, we're officially on the road, leaving the town of Denali for the last time this season, since most of these places close up here in the next few days. We will not be back this season, but I have a feeling we're definitely going to be back next season. All right, friends, we are back home. We have all of the laundry from our trip already in the washing machine.
Yes.
Sherri Beth started taking a shower.
Yes.
Dinner is being taken care of. Like, I feel like we are settled into home.
Yes.
Sherri Beth, how was the weekend? How was this? We've never done anything like this before.
We haven't. It was a lot of fun. It was exhausting.
Mm-hmm.
It was a lot of walking and a lot of peopling, which is tiring for me.
Yeah.
But it was fun. It was a lot of fun, and a beautiful drive and beautiful rooms and comfortable that we got to stay in. So
one of the things, in fact, my favorite thing. No, so I have two favorite things this whole weekend. I'll give you my top two favorites. The first favorite was the fact that I got to do this with Sherri. So most like marketing clients, that kind of stuff is just me that I have on the side. I've been doing this for a couple decades now, and it's like something that kind of I do.
Right.
This is the first time I've ever gotten to do this with Sherri. It was awesome. Like,
it was a lot of fun.
It was so cool getting to like be a team and do this together. It was very new. And even one of the things that I loved is I've realized that you see things in a different way than I do. So even capturing the stories of people, there are some photos that Sherri took like while I was capturing stories that I'm just like, that's my favorite thing from the weekend. Like, that's what we're going to use. And so, I don't know, I loved that. The other thing that I loved was getting to hear the excitement in all of the stories.
Yeah.
When we would, one of the questions we'd ask them is like, when you go back home to whatever country you're from, whatever state you're from, and your friends ask you about what your summer in Alaska was like, and if you're going to go back, and if you think they should do this, what would you tell them? And they would light up.
Right. There wasn't one single person that was like, nope, I'm not coming back. No, I take that back. There was one.
Yeah. Oh.
And it's because she's like retiring. So she and her husband retired like 14 years ago from like their jobs, and they've been coming up here every summer. And she was like, you could see her eyes getting red and like tearing up as she was just like, I think this is probably our last year. Like, she was devastated that this was their last year, but she's like 80.
And she was talking about all of the kids they've met over their years in Alaska, and the relationships they've made, and the families like that they've made, and the fact that she now has like kids and grandkids all over the world. And as I'm interviewing her, I'm watching her eyes get more and more red, and I'm just like, don't you do this to me. I'm like, if you start crying, I'm gone.
Right.
And it was just like so many moments like that of just emotion, and like people saying like, this has become my family.
Yeah.
Like, how could I not come back? This has become my family.
Yeah.
And it was just, I don't know, it exceeded every expectation. There were so many times this weekend that Sherri and I would just stop and look at each other and be like, how in the world do we get to do this?
Yeah.
Like, we got to go to Denali, we got to stay in these great resorts, we got to hear amazing stories from the very best people working for like a really cool brand, Holland American Princess. It just, the whole thing felt really surreal.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun.
I'm so happy. I'm just so happy. So friends, thanks for coming along with us. I know we didn't vlog as much this weekend as we normally would on a typical vacation trip to Denali.
Yeah, because we weren't, it was a work trip and we were working, so it was harder to like pick up the camera and vlog when we were also trying to get these stories and take pictures for the stories and that kind of stuff. So
friends, thanks for coming along with us for what we did share. We love you guys so much, and we'll see you on the next LeggLife video.